What if our world isn't what it seems? What if reality itself is not physical, but a highly advanced simulation? Virtual reality might hold the answers to some of the greatest mysteries in science, questions that traditional physics struggles to explain. Take quantum mechanics. At the smallest scales, particles don't seem to exist in a definite state until they are observed. This is called the observer effect. It's as if reality only renders when someone looks at it, like a video game only loading what's on your screen to save computing power. Then there's the double-slit experiment. Particles behave like waves of probability until measured, at which point they collapse into a single state. Strange? Yes, but easier to understand if reality functions like information, constantly computed, never permanently fixed. Even mathematics points to a digital foundation. The universe follows precise equations, and constants like the speed of light or Planck's constant act like universal settings in a cosmic program. Modern physics suggests that information can never be destroyed, only transformed, just like data in a computer. From quantum mechanics to mathematics to the structure of physical laws, one idea begins to emerge. Reality may be less like a stage we inhabit, and more like a program that renders moment by moment. Let's call this simulated environment the matrix. If the matrix exists, the system generating it cannot be part of the simulation itself. Just as a video game console is not inside the game it runs, the source of our reality must exist outside, in a higher dimension, a place we might call the real world. Science hints at this possibility. The holographic principle suggests that everything in our three-dimensional universe may be encoded on a two-dimensional boundary. Think of data stored on a disk, projecting a full 3D world. Research in quantum gravity shows that space and time might be pixelated at the smallest scales, like the pixels on a screen. Some scientists have even speculated that anomalies in cosmic background radiation could be signs of computational limits, tiny glitches in the rendering of the universe. Theories like string theory propose additional dimensions beyond our perception, hidden realms where the hardware of existence may reside. Philosophers call it base reality, physicists call it the source. Whatever we name it, one truth remains. If our universe is simulated, the system running it exists beyond space, time, and everything we can comprehend. If the matrix is real, who or what is actually experiencing it? Consider consciousness. Near-death experiences across cultures describe vivid awareness beyond the body, encounters, life reviews, perceptions, while medical instruments record little or no brain activity. If these accounts are accurate, consciousness exists outside the matrix, independent of the physical avatar. In this model, the body is just an avatar, a digital character in the simulation. Consciousness is the player, operating from outside the game. Without the player, the avatar is inert, frozen, like a video game character without input from a controller. Consciousness is more than awareness. It is an advanced information system, capable of recording, interpreting, and interacting with the data that forms reality. Our senses, sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell, act as input channels, translating the simulation into the experience we call life. And consciousness may not be unique to humans. Research shows surprising intelligence and self-awareness in birds, octopuses, dolphins, and even insects. Ancient philosophies long taught that all life carries a spark of awareness, from plants to the smallest microbes, hinting that consciousness animates everything. But why enter a simulation at all? Why immerse in struggle, uncertainty, and challenge? Because this reality is a perfect environment for growth. Consciousness evolves by lowering entropy, creating order, and learning through experience. Love and loss, joy and pain, peace and conflict, they are all opportunities for awareness to expand. Yet it is not just individual growth. Every human, animal, plant, and microbe is an individuated unit of one universal consciousness. All experiences feed back into this larger whole. Every decision, every act of kindness or cruelty, every triumph and mistake adds data, enriching the awareness of the entire system. Life is not random, it is purposeful. It is a grand experiment in which universal consciousness evolves through countless avatars living countless lives. When a body dies, consciousness returns to the source, immortal and enriched by everything it has learned. So what does this mean for you? If life is a simulation, every choice matters. Every lesson you learn, every experience you face contributes to something far greater than yourself. And perhaps the most important question remains: if consciousness is the player who designed the game. Thank you for watching. If this made you question reality, imagine what the next video will reveal. See you on the next level.